Okay, I'm surrounded by a storm, but I got bad news and good news. Well, tonight will be my first shift at my new job. Whew, I'm excited. And I got called in unexpectedly. It's not a normal shift, but it will be my first official shift on this new job. That is good news, but it's partly bad news because it means I can't do the stream tonight. The good news is I'm going to do the stream tomorrow night. So Sunday night is when you'll get Saturday night's stream, The Bird's Nest. I am glad to see a YouTuber named Sage Master come out and deny what I suspect he was doing. I made a video the other day about that YouTuber, making sure to make it clear that I wasn't stating for a fact that he did anything wrong, so it wasn't 100%. But I was explaining in the video that I suspect that he is guilty, and I still think it's true even if he made a video denying it. I don't really take him serious. He has been very deceitful in the past when he interacts with me. So for that reason, I won't bother checking the video out that he put out. I've heard he put out a video denying what I said. I imagine he goes out there attacking me in the whole 9 yards, and I can understand. You know, if he is innocent, I get it, right? That's why I want to make it very clear. I was very careful with my words when I made that video. That I'm not 100% for sure. It just lines up. I got 5 dislikes on 100% of my videos for about 5 months. And then I noticed something. All his videos around that same time are getting 5 automatic likes. And then his comments that were very deceitful on my videos were all instantly getting 5 likes. The way my videos in the first 10 minutes of posting for 5 months, 100% of them, were getting 5 dislikes instantly. Like in a moment, you'd see it go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, how did I know that these dislikes were just bogus? Well, first I didn't, but at one point YouTube started removing them en masse. And at that point, I realized I was probably getting a bunch of dislikes from one person. I mean, it seemed obvious. 5 dislikes, right away, first 10 minutes, 100% of videos for 5 straight months. My viewership got cut in half, if not worse, for my videos. It affected my YouTube channel. And he's the only person where I seen something similar happening, but it was happening in his favor. And he was constantly coming after me. So he's getting 5 instant likes for his videos. He's getting 5 instant likes for his comments. He's coming at me, doesn't like me, pretty much hates my guts. And at the same time, I'm getting 5 instant dislikes every time I'm putting up a video. I had to say out loud that I was walking away from doing old school content, old school tabletop role-playing game content. And when it got to September 1st, and you know, here I am not doing any more old school content, suddenly, out of nowhere, my videos stopped getting dislikes. But within 24 hours, I did a video that wasn't aimed at the old school, but it did mention them. And I guess that was enough to trigger the dislikes again, because they started coming again. What's weird, today, I think he's doing like 4 at a time. I don't know if he's just changing the number because I called him out. Again, I'm not saying for sure that it's him. I'm saying I suspect that it's him. And I made that very clear, so I'm not coming out and making an accusation of, oh, I know this guy did it. I'm just saying it just seems like he seems to be the person that is guilty of it. But I want to be fair. You know, I don't want to come out and just 100% accuse somebody of doing something when I don't know for sure. That's why I was very careful with the way I worded what I was saying in that video. I wanted to make sure that everyone knew very clearly that I didn't know for sure if this guy did anything wrong. I'm willing to just go ahead and he's made his case, I made my case, and we can both move on. I'm sure if he is guilty, if he is the person I suspect he is, I'll continue to get the dislikes, and maybe he'll do more content on me. I noticed his video probably got, his video about me probably got the most views he's had. I don't know, or he's had in a long time, if nothing else. I noticed it was like over 1,000 views on that video. It's all good, and I'm sure he's telling lies in the video. No doubt. Either way, I support him defending himself in any way that he sees fit. I don't hate the guy, but I'm pretty sure he hates me. And I would never have done a video like that if I didn't feel like it was outrageously necessary. I mean, I could have cried or whined or like do what other YouTubers do for like, you know, in the first 2 months. Before I ever talked about it, like the first time, it was over 3 months when I mentioned it to my audience. And my audience, they noticed it. I talked to people on Discord that were noticing it before I did the video. So I'm doing the video to talk to my audience about what's going on. And people were like, oh yeah, you're full of shit. I'm like, okay. And then it just kept happening. And I'm realizing it's wrecking my YouTube channel. So I was like, okay, I gotta look at the situation and be honest. What do I really think is going on? And I've already seen all this stuff. So it all seems obvious to me. So I'm like, okay, I'll come out and put some pressure on this person. And if they are doing it, maybe it will slow down or stop or whatnot. But I don't know. Yeah. Again, since September 1st, a few videos were left alone. There's the odd one in the last couple weeks before September, or last month, I would say. I think there's like 2 videos that were not touched. I think the person just missed those. And you'll notice a lot of videos don't have the 5 dislikes if you go back and scroll back because YouTube has removed them. Like, there's 4 dislikes up today for 2 videos. Do me a favor. Go ahead and check back in tomorrow, say sometime tomorrow night, and you'll notice that those dislikes, maybe other than 1, will be removed. But yeah, I'm not going to bring his name up anymore because I don't want any focus being put on him in a negative way. Again, I tell my audience, don't go bug these people. That's not how you represent me. And I think I did a reasonable video, given the extreme thing I was doing in the video. I was very careful and made sure that I was very clear to everyone who listens to the video. I am not 100% sure this guy did anything wrong, but I strongly, extremely strongly suspect that he didn't. And I really don't see anything changing what I think, and he's definitely going to deny it even if he is guilty. And I'm fine there. The only outcome I wanted of doing the video was to get the dislikes to stop. It's like, let it go. You know, I have the right to speak on here like anyone else, and I have the right to see if that goes anywhere, and if people agree with me or not, for me to find out if people agree with me or not. And it's not on you to play God and decide who's allowed to speak and who isn't. And I know I don't have enough sway to harm his reputation, and no one with bigger YouTube channels are going to support anything I say, even if I am on point. And my plan was, if the dislikes suddenly stopped, right, or he had the nerve to tell me, yes, I was doing it, I'm sorry, why would have kept that private and removed the video where I'm calling him out, right? Or if the dislikes just stopped without talking, I would remove the video within a week. I've been told there are ways to counter what's being done. If he's doing it or not, I don't know. I am going to look into ways to counter the issue because it does affect my YouTube channel so strongly. And I don't care if you like me or don't like me or if you agree with me or don't agree with me. I would hope a reasonable person would agree that I have the same right as everyone else to have a fair chance at trying to draw an audience to a YouTube channel and seeing where I can get and seeing if my words would draw me a crowd, instead of having some artificial barriers put around me on YouTube where people are attempting to lie, push all kinds of nonsense to the point where people are hearing all this before they get to my channel, and I have no fair chance of drawing those people to me. And for the last 3 or so years in the old school tabletop role-playing game community online, that's all I've ever really demanded. It's never been offered to me, a fair shake. But yeah, I think it's like, hey, let me find out if what I have to say is going to draw people. And, I'll go over here and do that. You stay over there and do your thing. That's not good enough for some people, it seems. But there, since I knew he put out the video, I felt like I should say something about it so everyone knows where I stand. Again, I'm not 100% sure if he did anything wrong, as I made very clear in the video where I talked about this. The most I can do, given how easily this could be painted as a very bad thing that I did, but it's not, but it's easy to twist it, I ask for the fairness of the audience. And that's it. When you get to touchy subjects, and they can be twisted, in many different ways by many different people, the most I can do is ask you to listen to what I say and give me a fair shake, right? Is he outright accusing this guy? No. Is he made his case very clear? Yes. Is he following up saying he supports this guy's right to come out and make a counter to me defending himself? Of course. Has he repeated the fact that there is no fact shown that this guy did anything wrong for sure? Well, yes, I have mentioned multiple times, as I did in the video I talked about this. So, I'm sure the dislikes will continue, and that will be that, and I'll move on. Anyway, for now, take care.